ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another extra episode of Super Mario Maker 2 Story Mode. In the last extras episode, completed more of the levels here. We still got a few left. We got this part, and then we got the final parts in the next one. So we start off here with a new Super Mario Brothers style. Basically, use the bone shell to solve some problems. Trying to figure out how to get items. Like, for example, in this room, you get, red coins, and I did that the completely wrong way. Not thinking that there's a bottomless pit on the bottom, I decided to go for it anyways. Wasn't a very smart move on my behalf. Here is where I fix it. Use the vine so that way you can collect the red coin down there. Now with this bone shell, when you're on land, you just jump and press down and you actually turn into a dry bones. And nothing, no objects or nothing can hurt you while you're in that animation for a few seconds, of course, unless you just happen to fall in some fucking lava or, some purple drink or anything that can kill you instantly. Well, no, because you can survive lava. You can survive lava with the dry bone shell. I just did in the last one. Not sure if that was the correct way to get that particular red coin, but hey, I'm taking it. It's fine. Now, how do I get this one? Do I just bounce off of that one? I probably do. So let's just grab another one here. Boom. There we go. That's how you get it. 3 red coins, and you're on your way to the next section. This stage can take a little bit of time to complete, so you want to be on your game. Although we've reached the checkpoint already, we are almost 2 minutes into the level itself, and it can get a little more trickier. Luckily, though, as long as you're wearing that dry bones, the thwomp won't crush you or anything of the sort. You just lose your dry bones, which you're going to need in this section later on. Hey, a free guy! Not that we're going to need it, but it's always nice to have. Just bounce off the top here, get some more coinage. And I do have a little bit of a flub here, which I do edit out. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to ground pound on there. And while you're in that animation, you can actually go through the buzzsaws and grab the key that way. In this particular room, also another room that took me a little bit of time to figure out because the goal is to, so you can't just kick that shell to the power block over there to destroy the munchers that are blocking the pathway to the pipe. So you have to figure out a way to make sure that you get there. Now, to get off of that animation, Mario, thank you. Now, here I'm thinking at first is like you can just drop, or, you can't just drop straight onto a buzzsaw. It's like, my first guess is just like dropping the bone into the conveyor belt below. Oh boy. Luckily though, those dry bone shells do respawn. That doesn't work in that method, so what to do next? We need to figure out how to get the muncher off of the ghost. And that's how you do it. But since I put it in the wrong place, I can't complete it now. Back outside the door, back in this door, reset everything, here we go. So now we're going to do round 2 with the Boo. So Boo, if you can get over here and just chase after me, because you're looking at me right now, and of course my dumbass can't figure shit for the life of me. There you go. Turn away. That's how you get the Boos to... No, Mario, what the hell are you doing? And this is with time... What the fuck am I doing? Okay, here's how you solve it. A little bit more. Jump on the Boo for the muncher to transport to the note block. Get out of the shell, Mario. There you go. Takes care of that. Simple in theory, but I just had to make it more difficult, and I almost bit it in the lava without hitting that checkpoint. I would have been fucking pissed if that happened. Luckily, though, we are at the end of it all. Hit the bridge. You're good to go. And that took damn near 5 minutes to complete, and that's with edits. On to our next one. No jumps, no field. Clear condition. Reach the goal without landing after leaving the ground. Stage 85. Let's see what this stage entails. Do not leave the ground whatsoever, and there you go. Look at that. Going to need to grab that spring. You're going to want to hit that on-off block because more of the pathway is created for you to go through. You got those icicle cylinders. You got this catapult seesaws. And remember, you don't want to run off them. Make sure you just stay on them until you fully hit the ground. Don't even try running off of them. Nope, missed it. But there you go. Go in there. We're still within the clear condition requirements. Run, Mario. That's what I get for running. So run after the first, not the second. There we go. Slow down at the second. That question mark block is tempting. There's probably nothing in there to begin with. It's probably a coin or anything of the sort. P-switch section here, and what you need to do is you just need to toss that P-switch up so that way when that small thwomp comes through, smacks the big one with the P-switch and you can just run and continue going. You can check to see what's up ahead. I don't. I just want to finish and clear the level already. You can run over single blocks. Beautiful. What you're going to need to do is grab a power block because the crane is now coming that way, and you just toss the crane up. Done. You can keep if you keep the power block for this next section, you can nab yourself a lot of coins, assuming that the game plays Plinko just fine and works in your favor, which in this case it doesn't. And just run on through. Don't even think about trying to jump. But that takes care of that one. Winter and spring and winter again in the new Super Mario Brothers style. I did not catch the number of the stage. But basically you're alternating back and forth between winter and spring because there's only certain sections that you can complete through in the quote-unquote winter time and sections that you can complete in the quote-unquote springtime. And there are certain things, I believe, like, you know, like certain mechanics or buttons. There's like, unlike the on and off switch or on and off block or something of the sort, well, there are going to be times where you're going to have to go through that anyways. For example, I had to activate that on block over there on the other side, but failed to do so. Ended up twirling to my death. I thought I had landed on that. Hit it from over here, and then we can continue on through the level across the pathway. What am I doing? Oh yeah, winter, because I was in spring. Back to spring once again. Speaking of which, it is this springtime currently, but it doesn't feel like it here. Whoa, baby! Had I not spin jumped there on instinct, I would have been dead. There we go. All the piranha plants are now dead. The Galoombas take a showing, and we're done.
Oh yeah, Mario time.
Bing, bang, boom, and Bully Castle, stage 87 in the 3D world style. And Bowser's Bowser's Lava Lake Keep, I think is what it is, or Keep Lava Lake or something like that. Either way, my favorite Bowser Castle theme ever. I just love it, and it's just like, it's the heightens of the importance, and when you're actually playing this in 3D world with multiple players at once, this music is like, alright, get your shit together because we gotta work as a team. No like, you know, grieving bullshit or anything of the sort. Best weapon for this one will be the cat bell. I love that section of the song. Bowser's Lava Lake Keep. Again, my favorite Bowser theme. Bowser Castle theme. Oh, right into the hot lava. Attempt number 2 to get that big bully. Oh, he bounced me off. Look at that. Round 3 with gusto, and this time we shall defeat him. At least I hope we do. Yes, we do. Watch out for the bombs. I have boxes that are in the lava that are saving my ass right now. But as you saw through the stage, the bombs just keep blowing them up, and you have less and less space to be confined in. And that takes care of it. All the way up top. '88 Monty Mole Iceberg Getaway in the new Super Mario World style. And it's an ice level with a bunch of Monty moles in it. First section seems relatively simple enough. Now we're in the underground section. Swag. But yeah, I missed that, no problem. Use the Monty moles for the momentum, and that's pretty much it, and I overshot the tape. Just a normal everyday castle, new Super Mario Brothers in style, 5 lives. Let's keep it moving, shaking, and baking. Going through this section here, making sure we don't get hit by the fireballs. This one could be a little bit of a long one in itself. This one and the next one, I believe. Alright, so just moving on. Grab the P-switch, make our way through the first door. Fire Koopa Clown car. Basically, you're just trying to solve an elaborate puzzle. There we go. Up the pipe we go. Gotta go down the pathway first. We need to follow this Buzzy Beetle shell. We have to follow it all the way towards the end. You see that key with the door on it? That means we need a key. No shit. But the key is all the way to the far right, and you do have to keep up with it. Otherwise, you're going to miss your cue and your target. And I believe I may have done so already by this point. I sure did. Free guy, though. That doesn't really do much for me in this level, but that's all right. So we got to go back, get that Buzzy Beetle hat. There we go. The key. Run back and just go through that door. Should be able to make it through this last section. Ooh, very nice. Whoa, gotta be careful. Careful with your placement, because the bombs will get you. Round 2 with the bombs. Ow. Stay on the far left so that we don't get hurt this time. Checkpoint. Now, of course my dumbass would pull something like that. Oh, but we got ourselves a spiny shell hat. Nice. Gonna grab one here just in case. Just as like a safety backup, because you never be too safe. I'm small Mario. I'm not taking any chances. So now that we got the helmet, break those blocks. Down the pipe back into the first section of the game where we can now break the blocks on the bot. Well, we still gotta go all the way back first. But now, in the first screen, we can actually break that block on the bottom and go through the door down there. See, there's little clues as to what you need to do and what you need to get. Now you got buzzsaws behind you, but you have to time it. You gotta be careful here. Like I failed to do, but luckily since I was holding an extra shell, pushed down, and guess what? Another free hit. Don't gotta worry about that. Checkpoint. Yeah, if you try to hit a question mark block with that shell, with that helmet, you're done for. One good smack on Bowser Jr. just for as a fuck you. Why not? We got a nice little shortcut through the end of the level, too. Because we kept that spiky helmet. There's the axe. There's the axe. There goes the thwomp. The level is over. Invincible Windsprinter, level 90, Super Mario Bros. 3 style, with 5 lives to go. Basically reminiscent of World 7, I believe level 7 or 8 of that world in the vanilla Mario Bros. 3. And I take my first death there, like an idiot. But that's okay, we'll just keep moving, shaking, and baking. We're doing alright for ourselves. But yeah, that is the same level. Oh, that was bullshit. That was bullshit. I'm calling bullshit on that. How are you supposed to know that's supposed to happen? That's a lot of lives. But now, we get to go to the Princess Peach level. Let's go Builder Mario. This is the level you unlock after beating story mode. And it provides a new power-up, which is the Super Hammer. You can break blocks with it, and you can also create blocks of your own, which I check here because I forgot how to do so. Up and Y. You can create up to 5 blocks at a time to help out. To help build, you know, help build a little staircase and whatnot, and just get you out of a bind. Really good for lava, too. And you can actually use the Super Hammer to break those thwomps there. Whether big or small, they all fall down, and that was a pretty damn close call right there, if I do say so myself. And we got these piranha plants here. We just want to... Yeah, there we go. That's one thing about the Super Hammer. Well, besides the fact that I could be an impatient bastard. I'm not a fan of the Super Hammer power-up because you do have to be within close range to be I mean, it's great for breaking blocks, but for enemies, you have to be within close range, and of course, only available in this mode. You have to be in close range of the enemy, and sometimes, you know, depending on like your play style. Again, I'm a 32-year-old boomer gamer, so you know, my muscles reaction time, may not always be the best, but you know, if you like the Super Hammer, hey, good on you. There are some good practical uses to it. I'm just not a fan of it personally. And you can get up to 5. Yep, 5 bricks before you start disappearing one by one. This section here. Didn't realize those enemies can bounce you off, otherwise I would have reacted quicker. Now even the Super Hammer affects them, unfortunately. Got the Super Hammer power up, and of course this would be the end of the level where I die anyway. Well, you would think that all levels are complete, right? And what did we unlock with that one? Princess Peach Dress. Nice. We got 34 coins in that with a total of 6,763. Some new jobs just came in. March of the Rookie Toads. The Toads that were scheduled to work today haven't arrived yet. I fear they may have gotten lost somewhere along the way. Would you mind bringing back all 10 red Toads in the new Super Mario Brothers style? And man, they mean it. You have to collect all 10, and if one of them gets hit, they go in the bubble. There they are. The easy part's done. Now it's just a matter of actually getting all of them all the way to the end. Because they react to you just like a second late, 1 second later from the rest of them. One hit, they go into a bubble. I've had a couple of times where I got to the goal. I got to the goal and I find myself missing one. Oh my god, and the sound effect of those toads reminds me of Super Mario Run. Nice little distraction of a mobile Mario game. I need to play more Mario Kart Tour. I keep forgetting that's a thing. I know, it's just like me, it's just like, oh my god, you haven't heard of Mario Kart Tour? Yeah, I've heard of it, I just keep forgetting there is one. Is it still popular by the time this episode comes out? Is it still popular to this day? Because I don't know. Okay, I still got all 10, and that's it. That takes care of it. That is all of the levels of the story mode in Super Mario Maker 2. Let's see what we get for our trouble at the end. A Princess Peach wig with our final coin count at 6,782. And as you can see here, we got no jobs left. Every single one of them is done. So with that, I'd like to thank you guys for watching the series and for this episode. And I'll see you guys in the next LP. Until then, hope you have yourselves a fantabulous day. Love, peace, and chicken grease to all. And remember, Adrian reminding you to help control the pocket monster population. Have your Pokemon spayed or neutered. May you all have yourselves a beautiful evening.